Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. It's only me today because Modelina's bike cannot be ridden yet, it's not registered. That will take about 1 week more to be completed, so I'll do the riding in all this time. Today I want to make a special trip for me because I'll be driving all the way to the village where Modelina is from and where my grandparents used to live. So this will be actually my first ride. Obviously we just got the bike. It's not like we've uh, ridden a ton, as we were busy since we have arrived with them home with paperwork and everything. So I cannot wait to get there to show you guys how beautiful it is. But beyond that, I told you this is special for me because I got lots of memories, obviously, with my grandparents and where I spent all my childhood summers in that amazing, beautiful scenery, which I absolutely adore. So it will be very, very interesting for me today. It has always been a dream of mine to own a motorcycle and ride obviously all over those hills that we have there, so I cannot wait to do that. And we will do loads of those exploration rides in the future as soon as Mother finishes with the registration for her bike as well. We'll ride together, obviously, as much as possible. My best friend, the only friend that I actually have, gave me an idea yesterday. He told me to try to take an alternative route, not to take the regular this national road that uh, takes us usually there in our village. So we'll try to do that today. I haven't been yet on this alternative route, so today will be kind of exploratory discovery. So first impressions about Honda CRF300 Rally. Well, I have to tell you guys that it's yeah, it's an amazing bike, especially as a first time bike owners. You know, everything is so new for us, every sensation. So this will definitely make it special. The most important thing I was shocked about when I first drove the bike was this engine braking power. It's way too powerful. So I don't know how, because I remember driving the 600cc Honda, I believe it was a Hornet or something like that, in our driving school, and it wasn't, I don't remember it having that much engine braking power. Or even it, maybe it was some sort of similar, but for this 286cc bike to have this amount of braking power, I don't know, but it doesn't feel really good to me. So I'm learning to use the clutch to control that braking power, and in time I'm sure I'll figure this out and learning how to ride it as smooth as possible. Then as you guys, I'm not sure, I mean you wouldn't know because we didn't do the update. So we went after this bike, my bike, all the way to Belgium from Romania. We traveled 1000 miles to get this bike, It was like a horrible 24 hours bus ride, and we got there. Luckily, the guy sold us his bike, and then we always hoped that on our way back we will find a second one. That would have been ideal for us. Can you imagine? On our way back from Belgium, and we did find initially one in Italy, but because of the complications with the transit export plates, it seems like in Italy it's a bit more complicated process to get them. So we decided not to go for it, and also we found that bike all the way in the southern Italy, so it was like on almost 2,000 kilometer drive extra ride together. So yes, that would have been a bit too much probably. And then about 1,000 miles, 1,500 kilometers back to Romania. And about 1 or 2 days before we left Belgium, we were supposed to leave, I did find one in Austria, in Linz. It's a northwestern city of Austria, almost on the border. It's the first big city after the border with Germany. And I called the seller. He was a bit reluctant, obviously, to sell us the bike. When he heard us that we are from Romania, he was like, "But you don't have this bike in Romania, why don't you buy it in Romania?" Because I told him we'll need export plates, and he got a bit scared because he reckoned the process of getting the export plates is complicated. But I did the research, and I told him it's not really that complicated. So he then agreed to sell us the bike, and off we went. From Belgium we drove about 550 miles to get to Linz. We did that in one day. It was about 12-hour day. We left early in the morning and we got there in the evening, so it was all nice. And we got the second bike, Madalina's bike, and she drove that, obviously, on all the way to Romania. Same, about 12-hour journey, but unfortunately it was a hammering rainy day. It rained all day long on us, non-stop. Basically, we were completely soaked for the entire day. So you can imagine we didn't have any rain gear with us, as we are not really prepared for adventure traveling yet. So you can imagine the feeling. Even more so, having no riding experience at all. The bikes have my bike has the original knobby tires, so the feeling driving this on motorway, and with both of us also we had a backpack with us with all our stuff, the equipment, everything. So it was pretty intense, but anyway, we did enjoy it. We had no idea that actually two up and the backpack was better than just myself and the backpack on the bike, because it would have been more heavy, so a better stability on the roads. Because when we got to the second bike and split, then it was definitely way more wobbly on the motorway driving. It was very rare, especially in that heavy rain, all day raining. It was very rare when I could drive past 110, 120 kilometers. So that was fun and interesting, but we got home safely, thanks God, and for a first experience it was great. So this is what, not really, because we are still pretty close to the city, what countryside of Romania looks like. See people raise horses here, a horse farm or some sorts. Not sure how windy and noisy it is now because I opened my visor because it fogs up. We have a problem with these RI helmets because we do have the, how do you call, the anti-fog thing, right? But it's so big that you can barely fit it inside your visor, the helmet's visor. So it's not really a perfect fit, and I don't know, especially mine, I don't know what happened, but it doesn't work properly, so the helmet fogs up. So you can imagine driving on the motorway in heavy rain, also with a foggy helmet. So it was uh, many occasions where we had to stop because I had to clean my visor. Oh my god, what is he carrying me? We'll see. We'll see what's happening here. Oh, this says to the crater. There's some volcano thing. It's a volcano crater that's around here, so I'm going to try to find a route now to see where can I advance towards my final destination.